All right, so when is the last time you checked your medicine cabinet? If it's been a while, you need to add that to your spring cleaning list. Joining us today to break down the do's and don'ts of medication disposal and some recommendations for safely keeping your medicine cabinet stocked with the essentials is pharmacist Dr. Melanie Cruz-Foy with Cone Health Community Pharmacy. All right, let's start with those whole expiration date things. Should those be the deciding factor on what we toss that's in our medicine cabinet?
Absolutely. If they're expired, get rid of them. They don't need to be in the cabinet. They can do more harm than even good. Get rid of it.
Okay, and are we talking about that's the same that goes for prescription and over-the-counter meds as well with those expiration dates?
Yes, over-the-counter and prescribed medications. Even though prescribed are a little bit more regulated, the OTC can do just as much as harm as good, as well as prescribed medications. Get rid of them.
Okay, so just chuck them. All right, so besides the whole expired meds thing, what else should people be removing from their medicine cabinets?
They should remove anything that they no longer need. Even if they say, just in case, I'll keep it. No. If it's an old medication, you had surgery 6 months ago and they gave you a pain medication, get rid of it. Because sometimes somebody that does not need that medication will get their hands on it and it can contribute to the opioid pandemic right now. So get rid of it. Anything that you don't need, get rid of it. Antibiotics, you didn't take that full course, get rid of it. It's not going to work anymore. Get rid of it.
Okay, gotcha. All right. I did this not too long ago, and I was surprised at how many expired meds I had in my medicine cabinet. I mean, you buy stuff and you forget about it and you leave it there for too long. All right, so let's talk about the safest way and the most recommended way to get rid of those medications.
The safest way is to find your local pharmacy. A lot of pharmacies in the local area, they have these drug take back boxes that you can take the medications there. You don't even have to talk to anybody. They have the Cone Health Community Pharmacies, they have these green boxes that you can just go in. You don't have to fill out any forms. You don't have to talk to any of the pharmacists or the technicians. You just take them in. I would recommend taking your personal information off of it and then just dropping it in that tote and it's gone. Or they do have it at the police stations or hospitals and stuff like that, but just go in and they will help you if you have any questions. And Cone Health actually has a website, theconehealth.com/drug disposal. You can go look up the locations to find those take back boxes.
And I think that was key to make sure that your personal information is no longer on it. So maybe use a Sharpie if you can't get the sticker off or do something like that. Okay, now what are some common mistakes that people make in trying to get rid of their medications? I'm sure we could go through a whole slew of them.
Some of them will say, oh, flush it down the toilet. You don't want to flush it down the toilet because that is contaminating our water. Our filtration system is not going to get rid of those chemicals, and you don't want to harm fellow community members, pets, animals, anything like that. So get rid of them. Cat litter, those are different options that people have been told. Just take them back to a pharmacy location.
Okay.
Best route.
All right, and so Saturday was National Prescription Take Back Day. So a lot of people did that. They took them on Saturday, but not everybody did that. So if you missed it, what should you do?
Go to your local pharmacy. They can give you, I know the Cone Health Community Pharmacies, they have all the locations, majority of those Cone Health facilities in Greensboro, and Asheboro doesn't have one yet, but they do have those drug take back boxes and you can just dispose of them there.
Okay, not everything can be put in one of those boxes. So let's talk about individuals who use injection type medications like insulin and things like that. What's the proper way to dispose of those needles and syringes?
The needles and syringes, they have sharps containers. You can find those at your local pharmacies as well to put in there. If you don't have those, you can actually use a 2-liter soda bottle or a detergent bottle that you no longer have anything in it. You can chuck it in those and then duct tape it closed, and then you can put it in your regular trash once you have it in the container. Just don't put it in there without it being in a plastic container.
Gotcha. So you're saying like the big laundry container where you're pouring out the liquid and stuff like that, just use the old one and just put all the sharps in there, duct tape that, and then dispose. Okay, gotcha. All right. We're going to continue to talk about what you should have in your medicine cabinet to make sure that things are safe for you and your family. We're talking about that when we come back.